Philippines gown was like a sunset, and I love that. I love that so much. I think it was so beautiful. Love that she changed the hairstyle here and that it went up. It was perfect. Now, she had a little bit of a wobble at the end of the runway, which is what we saw on camera, and that does happen in pageantry. It's not necessarily a make or break if you're still very, very consistent. We also saw Pia Wurtzbach. She tripped at Miss Universe, still won the crown. So I just want to mention that as an encouragement to other young women. I don't want that to shake your confidence. If something like that happens at your pageant, it doesn't have to be make or break. Philippines was asked, tell us about the moment you stopped trying to become the woman the world expected and started becoming the woman you were always meant to be. She said, I always believed that we should never fit into a mold. We are perfectly imperfect. I am someone who struggles with perfection, but I am here today doing my best and becoming my best version. And here in Miss Supranational, I know I belong, I know a place for me, and this is becoming Supra, above and beyond. So, something about her answer reminded me of Andrea's answer 2 years ago? 2 years ago? Almost 3 years ago? Oh, okay. Can't exactly remember. But one thing that I think that is starting to stand out to me about Supranational and their winning answers is that I feel that they are choosing title holders that, first and foremost, absolutely stunning. I do feel like they choose very, very beautiful title holders. But second of all, I feel like the answers of the winners do not have to be perfect. They have to have heart. And I feel like there was a lot of sincerity in her answer. And I just feel like that's a trend in Supra that I'm starting to see. And it's not a super predictable trend, I don't think, unless you're really paying attention to all these ladies and they're consistent with their answers and the way that they deliver their answers, from maybe a regional to a national competition to what we're seeing here. First runner-up goes to France, who did a phenomenal job, and then Kat from the Philippines, who won the Miss Supranational 2026 title. Now, I'm very excited for both of these women. I am especially excited for Kat because I watched her journey for so many years, watching her compete again and again at Miss Universe Philippines, and it's just tough because that's such a difficult pageant, and I feel like I've loved her for so many years, and she just always seems so sweet and so humble, and I love to see that quality in a winner. I also think that the winning gown was perfect for this. I think it was interesting that the bottom of her gown had purple and it matched the crown. I feel like for whatever reason the winners, of course you can't really predict these things either, but the winners tend to have a gown that matches their crown, which is really perfect. But who would have known that they were about to change the crown this year? That worked out very well. And then I like a lot that for her first walk they started singing Purple Rain, and that's very fitting because she will have a purple rain this year, right? With that new purple crown. It was just very, very well done. It was a very nice moment. But congratulations to all of the ladies and everything you accomplished at the competition.
So inyo pong napanood mga kapolitika itong sikat na pageant vlogger at pageant influencer dito sa mundo ng social media na si Danny Walker, dahil nagbigay po siya ng kanyang honest review at ng kanyang reaksyon dito sa pagkapanalo pa rin ni Miss Supranational 2026 Katrina Ligado sa Poland. At napanood nyo rin yung kanyang paghanga dito kay Katrina sa kanyang naging sagot doon sa kanyang question and answer portion sa finals ng Miss Supranational. At ngayon ay day 2 na nga po matapos ang kanyang coronation or finals ng Miss Supra, ay talagang busy itong si Katrina Ligado sa kaliwat kanang mga schedule at sa kanyang mga photoshoot at mga pictorials bilang brand ambassador ng Miss Supra. So yun po ang latest ngayon dito kay Katrina Ligado. At samantala meron pong announcement itong Miss Grand International page dito sa kailang social media account na yung sikat at kilalang Thai beauty queen na si Gatchabel, yung first runner-up sa Miss Grand International 2025, ay maging kabahagi ng panel of judges dito sa Reina Filipinas 2026. So babalik muli sa Pilipinas si Gatchabel para sa event ngayong August 5 to 8. Mabuhay, Gatchabel is coming. Get ready to welcome Gatchabel, first runner-up of Miss Grand International 2025 as she joins the Reina Filipinas Grand Final as one of the esteemed judges in the Philippines, August 5 to 8. Follow her journey and the spectacular moment ahead. So aside dito kay Gatchabel ay in-announce rin po yung pagpunta muli ni Vanessa Pulgarin yung nanalo sa MJ All-Stars 2026 dahil po rin po itong si Vanessa dito sa panel of judges sa Grand Finals ng Reina Filipinas. So I believe na pangalawang beses na po ni Vanessa na pumunta dito sa Pilipinas dahil nung una after nung nanalo siya dito sa MJ All-Stars ay Pilipinas kaagad ang first stop nitong winner ng MGI All-Stars. So muling babalik ang winner ng nasabing beauty pageant competition at upo siya bilang hurado dito sa Reina Filipinas sa August 7, 2026. So napakaraming mga bigating mga beauty queens at personality na sasama or maging kabahagi ng Reina Filipinas Grand Final. So kaabang-abang ito mga kapolitika at kahit merong pressure dito kay Jojo Bargais na mapabuti yung kanilang effects at production dito sa finals dahil nga pupunta rin itong si Mr. Nawat sa finals. So dagdag pressure ito kay Sir Jojo Bargais pero I believe na maintindihan naman ni Mr. Nawat kung hindi pa ganoon talaga ka-perfect ang gawa dito sa Reina Filipinas dahil ito ay first time pa lang. So at napakalaki rin ang gastos mga kapolitika dito sa sa kanilang production dahil nga yung gagamitin ay talagang mula pa sa Thailand. So marami ang nag-aabang, marami ang mga expectant at yung napakataas ng expectation at 4 na araw na lang po ang ating hinihintay at makikilala na po natin ang magiging pambato ng Pilipinas dito sa MJ All-Stars at sa Miss Grand International. So far mga kapolitika, yun po ang ating pinaka-latest na update dito sa mundo ng beauty pageant.
Again, I had to think back to when I was watching clips of this on Instagram, and I had a feeling the Philippines was going to be making that first cut for me. That was not a doubt in my mind. But when I saw her here and how stunning she looked, this was the moment. Like, this was the moment. The hair, the makeup, her eyes. When I saw this on Instagram, I immediately thought she's in the top 5. Philippines gown was like a sunset, and I love that. I love that so much. I think it was so beautiful. Love that she changed the hairstyle here and that it went up. It was perfect. Now, she had a little bit of a wobble at the end of the runway, which is what we saw on camera. And that does happen in pageantry. It's not necessarily a make or break if you're still very, very consistent. We also saw Pia Wurtzbach. She tripped at Miss Universe, still won the crown. So I just want to mention that as an encouragement to other young women. I don't want them